So questions for Jurgen, please. Okay, up there.
Hi, I'm Joanna from South China Morning Post. I'd like to find out what do you think of the performance of your new signings, Cavallo and Nunes, tonight?
They were good. They were really good. But I don't think it makes too much sense to talk about a football game, but about individual players, to be honest, because I thought, I'm not sure exactly, but 32 players roundabout we used tonight, and I liked all of them. What they did, to be honest, it looked really like proper football. Counter pressing was extremely obvious, which is very important for us. And we're still really early. I know we don't have long time. We have only 2 weeks until we face Man City, so we should not waste time. But we are only a week together now, and that in different circumstances. No, not at our training ground or somewhere in Europe where we are used to the circumstances. No, we are here and we try to squeeze every minute out for training and these kind of things. So, apart from Oxlade getting injured, muscle, hamstring, we will see how bad it is. The rest was absolutely top class.
Yeah, up there.
Thank you. Hi. What were some positives that you got from today's session today on the field?
The way we played football, the way we... so we played, if you didn't see it and just read a result, we played a good game against United, but we lost 4-0 because we made mistakes in a completely wrong moments. In football, mistakes always very likely lead to goals or at least to chances. But depends to where you make the mistakes, and then you can still sort it with probably defending the mistakes we made against United. They were not to sort anymore because we were open in this moment. So we were much more compact today. We still played really good football, but we did against United as well. We scored twice, but we didn't do. So it was a clear step in the right direction, and that what makes me really happy. It's, how I said, it's our second game, and we have to work a lot in the next 4 weeks, I would say, especially to prepare the rest of the season. And I know there are already Premier League games, but anyway, we have to use the time, because from mid-September on we will not have time to train anymore, because we just play them every 3 days, and that's why it's so important that we get through these kind of things. That some players had 45 minutes was right for them. Part of 30 minutes, they might have been able to play a little bit longer as well, but I really wanted to give the young boys the opportunity as well to play in this incredible atmosphere, because they do everything with us. They are constantly with us, and then in a moment like this where it's really enjoyable to play football, we would leave them out. I didn't want to have that. That's why they came on. So far, so okay.
Hi, Jurgen. Alex was clearly upset when he came off, because he's looked sharp, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's obviously worked that hard to get himself in a position to try and mount a challenge for a place after a frustrating end to last season.
Yeah, of course, it's very disappointing for us, because Oxlade was really trained all the time really well since the preseason started, but it happened. Obviously, with Ox in the past, when it gets more intense, that something can happen. Now this is just a muscle thing, and that's okay. We had worse situations, and so I'm okay with it. I don't know exactly how long it will take, but he will be back then, and then it's all fine. And then he obviously is a top class player, and then he can help us.
And in terms of Jota and Alisson, do you know what timescale you're looking at for those two?
Not exactly. Ali, I think, has a chance. For City, Diogo not.
And what's Alisson's problem? What's he done?
Ali?
Yeah.
He feels a muscle, abdominal.
Okay.
It's nothing serious, but we prepare a full season, so he can train, but just not like a goal. He should not play in a moment. Not normal goalie training, but he has a preseason, so he doesn't lose time. Yeah, these kind of things happen. The boys have to travel a lot, and then you do train, and you never know exactly. And it's only a little thing; it's nothing serious. But we have to be careful, because the rest of the season is much longer than the start.
And just finally, when you go back to Merseyside, do you think Calvin Ramsey and Quivin Kelleher have been in a position to rejoin the group, or will they need more time, do you think?
No. They will join the group, of course, no doubt about that.
Yep.
If they join the group after we come back. Time frame I don't know exactly, but okay, they will join the group, but when I don't know.
Hi, Jurgen. Marcus here from OneFootball. Can you talk about whether the World Cup in December, how does that affect how you approach your preseason?
Actually, we deal normally with our preseason is always the basis for the rest of the season. This time we have the first part of the season, then it's interrupted. So but if you would have asked me 3 years ago if I can expect something like that, okay, with the World Cup it was clear, but we are already kind of used to it because the pandemic, we had breaks and we started again. So it's not completely new to us anymore. And when these players have a time off, for example, the few who are not at the World Cup, they never have really a time off. They have always a training schedule to fulfill, so they don't lose a lot in these periods, which is very important for us. That's why we can give them at least as long as somehow possible time off with family and holiday and stuff like this, what they just need. And that's it. So apart from that, the World Cup is for all top teams in world football. Pretty much the same, especially in England the same, because we play immediately. If you are in the final or if you play for third place, then you play a week later. Forgot unfortunately now the opponent because it's longer, but we play a week later football again, and then you play 26th, 31st, 2nd and stuff like this. So obviously the guys in the Premier League like the spectacle. So we're saying often enough, but nobody really cares about the players in these moments, but it's how it is. So.
Before we let you go, Jurgen, you've been here a couple of days, Liverpool FC. How have you found the facilities, both in training and the stadium here?
Top class. Everything was top class from start to finish. Thank you very much, Singapore. It was absolutely outstanding. Even the coaches found a pedal place where we could had a little bit destruction, but absolutely great. And no, top. The welcome was outstanding. The city the things I saw look beautiful. Looks like a place you can have a good life. So that's good. Obviously, we don't see everything, or not a lot even. But the first impression was absolutely outstanding, and it will not be the last time that I come here. If it would be closer, I would be more often here. But 14 hours flight is, I would say, not around the corner. So, but really, thank you for everything. It was top.
Right, thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, Jurgen. Thank you.
You're welcome.